There she is. Morning, everybody. Got me and Rubes on the job today. Say hi, Rubes.
Hello.
Hello. So we got it's a dead casarina up in here, and it's all over a little riverbank down here. You can see. So this is the girl right here. And it's all over this. And the whole thing's kind of leaning over the riverbank, so we don't want stuff to go into the river. Some stuff might end up, and there's nothing really to do about it. But right now, the plan is we're setting a line up in the top of this swamp cypress right here, and then I'm gonna swing over. Probably set the line on some of these leads and then just have Ruben pull it with the winch or with the rope or whatever the case is, and we'll pull it out and land it kind of in this area here. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I forgot my long rope because it was drying in the shed on Friday. So we've got 2 short ropes. So I'm doing something a little different today. I'm using my short line, which normally wouldn't be long enough, but I set an anchor up in the top of the cypress here, and Ruben's line is actually going to act like an anchor rope for me, which I'm going to put a pulley in and whatnot, and then I can climb double rope off of it. So it's kind of not a normal thing to do, but when all you got is 2 short lines and your long lines left at the yard or whatever, this is kind of the better thing to do. I could just single line it, but honestly I kind of want to be able to have the mechanical advantage that double rope affords when I'm up there. So yeah, so should be good. We're gonna make a mess, so we're gonna get all that stuff out and then try to drop the trunk in here. We'll probably pull that with either the winch or the truck, or see how it goes. But yeah, this is gonna be the day. Be good times. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but we just pulled my rope up, but way up there, the pulleys, maybe about an hour and a half, gosh, about 1.5 meters from the climbing crotch. So what Ruben's rope is doing is actually extending my line. It's actually extending my line just past. It lowers my line so I still have enough room to get down to the ground, but high enough that I can still get up into a high end point, which will help me out with this a lot. So yeah, it's kind of a weird little setup. It's more out of necessity because I forgot stuff. Okay, so fortunately looks like a lot of these are actually leaning to the right a little bit. They got a harsh thing going that way, but we might thrash a bunch of these box elders here a little bit, but they're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of crap trees, so if they get torn up, it's all good. It's not worth climbing out there on dead limbs for it. So, but you can see my anchor point's actually looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see it or not, but my rope's actually on the other side. It's around the whole trunk. It's actually really secure. And yeah, we're gonna start cutting some stuff. Woo. One. So you can get a look-see as to how much this thing moves when you spike around on it. She a bit ugly. Yeah, this thing is hurting. that curve cut, it ain't gonna, it's completely dead. Come on. Hey! Oof. Well, that was a little harder than I expected. Oh, did it? Oh no. So let's use the wind slam from now on, eh? Yeah. Nothing like having all of TA hear me scream.
Oh.
Alright, bro, so that's gonna be a speed line. Yeah, I'm good. Went for a little bit of a ride. I'm alright. Woo! Gentle with me, gentle. Yeah, it's all good, man. So I think what I'll do, bro, is I'll get the red line from you, and I'll toss that into this guy here. Maybe I'll drop down a bit. I'll toss it into that garage down there, and we'll keep using this as like a speed line of sorts to get this back lead, maybe some of these other ones here, just kind of up and out of it. Then once this is out of the way, we can take that dead. No, that might just yeah, red line. Oh, sounds good. Feeling strong? Yeah, but feeling strong? I think you can take this. The wind should be good, but it's gonna set us off just a bit. I'd like it to go kind of in there real nice and neat. You know what? Hang on that for a sec, because I need to tie that off onto the dead wind first. What is that? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. You want to get that red guy out of there. Actually, wait, it already took it. She good, bro. Yeah, I'll take it like here. And, yeah, maybe we'll do another one. you ready? You okay? Yep. Hey. That's pretty hot. Strike a pose, Ruben. You're on YouTube. Nice. I left the hinge wood a little bit fat, my bad. Yeah, it's a different. If you could send me back that white line, yeah. And you know what? While you're at it, can I get the winch line too? Yeah, bro. Okay, so we've got just the poles left, and what we've done is we've set up kind of a 3-to-1 pulley system. So see the rope we got up there, there's a pulley there, there's a pulley at the base of the tree over there, and then the winch line goes through both of them and basically gives us a 3-to-1 pull. So I'm gonna cut the base of this. Ruben's gonna be the man on the winch, and we're gonna get it over, and then we're done. Okay, so the tree is down on the ground and we got some cutting to do. Probably not gonna get to it today. I think it's about 3:30, 3:45, and we got a lot of gear we gotta pack up here. So we're gonna clean up site, come back for it tomorrow, make sure all of our stuff is squared away, dump the chips, and yeah, tomorrow we'll cut it up into logs and firewood for people. We're probably gonna bring the mini digger and a third guy, so should be should make quick work of it. So that's it, all done.